He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 14. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's going to throw this one. He's going deep this time. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
Barkley crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown.
Damn, boy, you got lucky and got Derrick Henry and Barkley. Shit.
Some of the lead off before the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Cowboys shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw now. He's got him. That's Moss. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll throw on first. He's on the move. Able to find Nakua here. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun. Moss hauls it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here. Going ground on 1st and goal. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for a throw here. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Bullock adds the PAT. And the Browns go up by 19. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This return makes it up to the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the set. He throws a bullet to the center. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. Tucker on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep! And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They'll punt it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Jair Brown. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd, less than a yard. Now looking to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Complete Derrick Henry. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They get 2 on the play, and now they've got first and goal.
Win the early battle. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Cowboys trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. That pass complete to Moss. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They go play action on first. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the third quarter. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Setting up a throw. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Completed left side to Thomas. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Cut at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. He's going to keep this one. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a yard, so now it's 2nd and goal.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
And the defender comes away with it. And he's out and clear. The 50. 30. The 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from